what's up, YouTube? This is King G in the house. I want to say thank you to those who have subscribed and those who have not subscribed. Yo, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and hit that little bell right there, and it will let you know when I, King G, will upload a video. I want to apologize to all you guys. I know I haven't been posting a video. I haven't posted a video in 2 days. I was doing some investigative work because I did promise you guys that I was going to do a missing children live chat. I'm still going to do that. And exploited children. We're doing the Epstein, the Weinstein, everything Stein, and their child abuse, you know, their little prostitution ring that they had with young kids and all that kind of stuff. But as I was doing that, and as I was doing many things to actually I can give you the most accurate thing that I can get, I come across this Millie Weaver girl, and this was just a few minutes ago that I saw that she put up a video where she's getting arrested because she got indicted, and she got indicted, and then she put down that she doesn't know what she got indicted for, that that could be because of the documentary that she made, what is it? Shadowgate. She made Shadowgate. I saw a little bit of not Shadowgate. I saw a little bit of her videos, and it makes me laugh because I mean, a conspiracy theory. That's what it is. It's just a conspiracy theory, and a lot of people on the right wing, because that's what she is. She's a very conservative. You could be conservative. You could be conservative. You could be liberal, but you could be conservative and still be open minded. And it comes to me, well, how she and her followers and other people who are like her come up with these theories of government corruption. Yes, there's government corruption. We all know there's government corruption. Every state has their government corruption. So there's no denying that. But I laugh because they talk about Donald Trump is one of them. And I laugh because they talk about how Obama spied on Donald Trump's campaign. And yet there's no evidence of that. There is no evidence whatsoever that Barack Obama spied on Donald Trump's campaign. There isn't. I've looked, and as far as the conspiracy theory on Wayfair, there's no base. There's no finding of anything or they're being investigated for child trafficking. It's just amazing how people come up with these things. Is there child trafficking? Yes, there is. Is it a pandemic? Is it something that needs to be addressed? Yes, it does. But the way these people come about it, let me see what else. So about the deep states. How about how these states are colluding with each other to bring down Donald Trump. This all comes down to Donald Trump. Okay, this all comes down to Donald Trump. So as I'm reading and looking up, I see this girl, like I said, and I see her how she said that she was indicted and she was arrested. Her video, and which I found kind of odd in a sense of way, because when you get indicted, you don't get arrested for an indictment. You just indicted, and let me take you to the process of how an indictment goes. If you guys don't know, depending on the state, but in the state of New York, an indictment is a pool of people that they grab from the street. They pay them $20, $30, right? And between a pool of 12 and 15 people, and the district attorney gives these people evidence of a crime, and it's up to them to decide if there is enough proof for that person to be indicted. It means that there's enough proof for that person to be charged with. Okay. You have, as a defendant, you have the right to be in the indictment. Your lawyer can't speak. It's only you and the prosecution and the grand jury. And when you do take the seat and the prosecution is asking you questions, everything of your past goes in. If you've been arrested before, if you don't take it, I mean, it's a whole different bucket. So if you've been arrested before, all that and everything that you say goes on record. So most lawyers will sway you away from going and testifying for an indictment hearing. Most lawyers do that. But if you have a strong case and you know that you're innocent, you want to say, I want to speak in my indictment hearing, you can. But remember, everything that you say in the indictment hearing goes to court if you take it to trial. So you got these 12, 15 people that they're told what you may or what the defendant may or may have not done. And if they find that there's enough evidence, so they get indicted. A mouse can get indicted. That's how easy it is, because these are not people who are trained to look for certain things. So that's basically an indictment. You got secret indictments. When it's a secret indictment, that means that only the agency that's involved in that, whether it's the FBI, the local police, or whatever, to see the indictment, this that can be seen by the public, and then an indictment, and then when it's in a secret indictment, then you can get arrested. But for the most part, in her case, I don't know, but she put a video of the deputy. She never showed the face of the deputy. I know she was arrested, but it wasn't for conspiracy. It was for robbery and other stuff. And then the funny thing was that she had said that the food where she was at was bad for her health. That the judge told her not to speak anything about the conspiracy. And now, mind you, she got arrested for robbery. So she's going towards this way, telling you guys that she got indicted the judge told her not to say anything about the conspiracy, but she had nothing to do. Her arrest had nothing to do with that, or with her Shadowgate had nothing to do with that, because she's making a small documentary of conspiracies. And trust me, man, guys. Let me tell you something. If you had any evidence, and I'm talking about any evidence that would put someone of that high rank in the news, and that person knew that you was coming after, and that person knew, and you're nobody, you're a Millie Weaver, you're a King Geo, will be iced. If I had, I can give you my thoughts, but if I had proof that Barack Obama did in fact spy on Donald Trump, I wouldn't put it on YouTube. I wouldn't put it on Facebook. I'll take it directly to a news source, a Washington Post, a New York Times, someone big that will put my information out in the light. And let them come and come, and then once I put out in the light, and then I go to YouTube, and then I go for a Facebook, and then I get all those followers. But just to do a documentary on conspiracy that you think because you have a certain view of Donald Trump and you don't want to believe his fallacies, that's kind of hard. Because all throughout this whole entire week, we have an investigation that was run by a Senate-controlled House. There was a bipartisan investigation where it did say that Donald Trump did lie about Russia's collusion, that Donald Trump was with Vladimir Putin, that Donald Trump was in everything. He was with the Ukraine deal. He wanted Biden out. There was a whole lot of things that they said that they found out, and everything and they found out, and this man lied to you in front of your face saying that he knows nothing about it. So he got banned He knows nothing about man. He knows nothing about Bannon. He knows nothing about Mancroft. And Mancroft was his campaign manager, right? He didn't know that his campaign manager was a Russian intelligence agent. So that means the people that he surrounded himself with have gone down, and they're going to keep going down, because the lies that this man has told you has made people believe there's a conspiracy. Oh, because whatever Donald Trump says, some people believe, like this Millie Weaver and other people. You know, I take Donald Trump's opinion like I don't know. It's just, to me, like I've always told people, his English is remedial. What his sister says about him, what his niece says about him, I cannot tell you if it's true or not, because I don't know. I don't know what there could be a motive behind them. Maybe they got mad at Donald Trump and they want to talk crap about him and want to sell books. I don't know. That could be it. So I don't pay too much mind to that. But when it comes to Stone, when it comes to Bannon, when it comes to people that he was with that were close to him, those people, I believe, whether it means they're writing a book or not. But writing a book just and you're not telling, like Stone did. He wrote a book instead of taking it into the Senate. That I didn't like. He should have come forward in the hearings where Donald Trump got impeached, in the impeachment hearings. He should have come forward to that. And he said that even if he came forward, it wouldn't change the thing. Which I know it probably wouldn't have happened anyway. he would have gotten impeached anyway, but it wouldn't have done anything in the Senate, because the Senate would have not. The Senate would have done the same thing they did now. They didn't throw him out of office. That was the Senate job, but he did get impeached. So even if he testified in front of the Senate, it would have been no different. But I would have liked to have heard him say it. And his people, Donald Trump's people, they're so blinded that no matter what people say, you can come with evidence, and they still won't believe it. They'll say that's a conspiracy also. So as I'm reading, so as I'm doing child thing, and then I see how another guy was talking about the child trafficking, about how Wayfair is in it and stuff like that. It makes you kind of think how people come up with these things. How that Wayfair was selling products, and when they name a specific product, that means that there's a buyer who wants to have that child. You have to understand one thing, people. When it comes to child trafficking is a serious crime. Child trafficking, the reason they child traffic is because either they want to get sex out of them, they want their organs, they want to make them slaves. Whatever it is, there is money to be made in child trafficking, but that's real. That's real. I would say maybe some countries will do it that are real poor. Africa, some part of Africa may do it. Some part of Russia may do it. Stuff like that. But to actually think that a company like Wayfair, like Obama or Clinton is actually involved in child trafficking, that's kind of preposterous. I mean, you want to gain something out of what you're doing, and these people who do child trafficking, their gains is monetary. And if they get caught, they do no long stunt in jail. But monetary, that's the thing to get. And I don't think Obama's going to put himself there. I don't think Obama's going to. Why would Obama spy on Donald Trump's election when he's already out of office? He already did his stages. What are you going to do for Hillary Clinton? No. I don't think Obama is that stupid I don't think Obama's that stupid to do a Richard Nixon. Because then his legacy will go down. I think he's too proud to let something like that happen. So is Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton may have had 15,000 emails. Now we'll know what happened with the Benghazi and stuff like that. But it's kind of funny how she got arrested. And when she got arrested, she didn't say, well, I'm getting arrested because of robbery. I'm getting arrested because of this. She put down her video if she was getting arrested because it may be the conspiracy that she does Shadowgate. So people, I'm not saying don't believe in conspiracy theories, because I truly believe that the government has something to do with JFK's murder. I truly believe that. You cannot tell me that Lee Harvey Oswald from a long distance shot this president while on a moving car with no experience from what I understand. And then as he's walking out from the basement with all those cops, Jack Ruby comes and shoots him. And just shoots him right there. No cops, no nothing. You know, we now see when you do something real bad, they put a bulletproof vest on you. Back then, they probably didn't have that. So you think that that man was not going to be guarded? This man was supposedly shot the president. People want to come after this guy. They want to kill him. You think they would have been bored? They would have been better secured? He would have been better protected? No. So they hired this Jack Ruby to shoot this guy. That's my theory. But I wouldn't go out there and make a whole documentary of it if I don't have substantial evidence. If I don't have that evidence. So what, you know what I'm saying? A person who has that kind of evidence would go to, like I said, a newspaper, would go to the news outlet, whichever news outlet it is that they feel comfortable with, and they will share that information with that outlet, and you're gonna get recognized anyway. You're gonna get recognized anyway. So it was just kind of it's kind of hard to take people like this, Millie Weaver, serious, and then. I see, and then she said, "Oh, this is the fun." And then she said, "Oh, because then they give you my health because I'm lactose intolerant." But let me tell you something, guys. When you get arrested, depending on where you go, which city you're at, if you're arrested in your local precinct, sometimes the local precinct will give you a sandwich with a messed up Kool-Aid, or someone will do takeout. They take out what you want, if depending on the cop, what you want. Are you hungry? If they don't have too many people, you hungry? Like Chinese food, because I've seen it. You know, so it all depends. And then you just go. I don't know how it is in Ohio. You go, you see the judge. You go, you see the judge, and that's it. Maybe depending on who you have, you maybe spend 18 hours in the bullpen, 19 hours in the bullpen. But in New York, you have 24 hours to go see a judge before, you know, so you can get you know, so your charges so you can be formally charged. You know, the judge sees this probable cause, what was bail, blah 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 blah. So it takes a process, but you have to see the judge before in 24 hours. I don't know if that law has changed, but that's the way it is. So say that before, she said that the GoFundMe is put up for her legal defense. I wouldn't donate to her like that. It would have to be something real serious. If I knew that she had evidence, you know, but even if she had evidence like that, she would have a good lawyers. I said she got fired from InfoWars. I know follow InfoWars. I don't follow that newspaper, heavy.com or heavy dot. I don't follow those news because people are not credible. I like to view with evidence. That's why on my video, on my live chat with child trafficking, statistics and stuff like that, I want to come at you with numbers. I want to come at you with real evidence. I don't want to put something out there and then me get debunked. I don't like that. I like to give you as much truth as I can, so you can go out there and you can find the same thing that I found. You can find it, and you can say, you know what, King Geo's telling the truth. But when you come, this person, Millie Weaver, and people like her, just people who getting like we all are. We all want subscribers. We all want we all want the thumbs up. We all want that like. We all want that share. But there's a point how to get it. And when you have when you have so many people follow you on conspiracy, you know, it's kind of ridiculous. You have to give me good stuff. There's a thing with the Pizzagate. You know, that was I dove into that. And that conspiracy is just funny. But hey, when I do the live video and I show you what I have, and you guys let me know. And you guys can call in also when I do my live. But if you're going to follow people like Millie Weaver, just make sure that you get your facts. That you have your facts straight. Just don't go, oh man, Millie Weaver did this or Millie Weaver did that, and she's right, because Hitler was a very powerful man mind-wise. He was a very smart man, and to have a whole military force follow you do what you say at your beck and call. That takes a lot of intellect in order for that person, in this case Hitler, to control your mind. And that's what he did. And he killed that many Jews. But a lot of people talk about Jews. I mean, the Germans killing a lot of Jews. They talk about the Holocaust, but a lot of people don't talk about that. That Russia killed more. Unfortunately, Russia killed more Jews than what Germany did. That they don't talk to you about. But that is the truth. You can look that up. But so that's what I came upon. So I came upon this Millie Weaver. I didn't find her anything credible. I found none of it. I've seen several of her videos before I got to do this video. And nothing that she says is credible. Nothing. And just theories. It's like this one guy I saw on TikTok. He said, prove to me that God existed. Prove to me that, because he walked in water, blah, blah, blah. People are saying that only 500 people witnessed Jesus ascend. And I put down this: you don't have to see, you have to believe, you have to have faith. And I didn't want to dive into too much of that, but that's what I wrote. So when you have people who wants to change their narrative, what it is, that's what they'll go that far. They get arrested for one thing, they tell you they're getting arrested for another thing. Like if you're not going to look, or if you don't have the internet. Oh, so Millie Weaver got arrested because conspiracy, because her Shadowgate came out. Shadowgate's nothing. Her Shadowgate's for YouTube. For YouTube. And you think the government is not aware of how many people are doing conspiracy theory videos? So take her word for like a grain of salt. Take it for what you like. But yes, if you're into this Millie Weaver girl, and just be careful. Just be careful of what you take in and what you're processing in. And because you have to be aware that Donald Trump is the cause of all this. That Donald Trump is the cause. Look, let me tell you something. I'm not a political person. I do like politics, but I just don't like the politicians. I vote. I used to be a Democrat, but now I vote for I vote for whoever the person is fit to lead all of us into the future, for us to have better Social Security, for whatever the reason that I believe in and you believe in. That person has to believe in that too. The only thing that I give Donald Trump is that when he did the tax cut, he helped the small businesses, and the small businesses were able to have more money. They were able to give more money to their employees. Their 401ks went up. Little mom and shops were doing okay, but that's all good. Well, other than that, everything Donald Trump has done is either executive orders. He hasn't done anything real good, and that's it. And he tries to downplay everything as a hoax, or the last administration did this. So I'm the best president in the world. Yesterday I heard that he said that he gets to black people. He talks more to black people than what Martin Luther King did. So he's saying that in the black community, he's a bigger figure. He's done more for the black community than what Martin Luther King did. So he thinks like that, and if that is true, I just read a little bit of it. I just read the title. I didn't read into it because I'm not going to put my mind like this is going to be so stupid. And if it is true that he said that, he's even dumb, just the same way Biden said if you vote for Trump, you ain't black enough. Well, that was a stupid thing to say. I don't know what he trying to mean by that. But take it for what it's worth. Take it for what it's worth, guys. To me, there is no spying. There was never a spy. All that was all fake. And this is how he turns you into. If he would have been a good president, I'd be the first one to tell you, Donald Trump is good. Whether he's a Republican or not, but Donald Trump is good. Donald Trump is good, but he's not. And if you don't look into it, you're gonna fall into the trap, and then you're gonna start following people like Millie Weaver. I have to look at it because I do all my. When I do my investigations or when I'm talking to someone, I use these cards and I write them down. I even make it on my computer. So if I ever get a question on it, I have it written down here. I can go back to it and I can answer to that, to whatever it is. So all the shows that I do, all the lives that I do, they're stacked in these index cards. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for my missing children. It's gonna be missing children. It's gonna be The Epstein the Epstein minor trap. Now, and I'm talking about minor. When I say minors, I mean minor children, teenagers, stuff like that. His trafficking, Epstein's Island, a lot of those things I want to talk with you guys on my next live. But we're gonna talk about it, and that's why I took 2 days, because I wanted to come up with a good solid evidence as to what's going on. And but like I said, Millie Weaver, if you're going to follow her with a grain of salt. Don't believe everything she has to say, because it's just a conspiracy. I can make conspiracy theories. It doesn't mean it's true. And all these, the Wayfarers, the Obama, all these has been debunked. There is no solid proof that Barack Obama did what Donald Trump said he did. There isn't. And if that's the case, if that's the case, let me tell you something. And if that's the case, why doesn't Donald Trump put his people? Why doesn't Donald Trump put his best investigated people? They must have the best of the best, right? And had them look into Barack Obama. And once all that came out, we should have been the first one to see. I told you, this is the evidence that we needed. We have the evidence, but it's just talk. And when you talk, all these people are doing is following him. But no one is talking. No one is saying nothing. No one is showing nothing. No one. They just talk. And I need in order for me, I need, like someone said, yo, King Gio, I want to change you to vote for Trump. I said, I'll vote for Trump if you can give me a couple of things that he did do that were good for this country, and I'll give it to you, and I'll vote for Trump. But it's not. All these people give me is just rhetorics. And I'm not in the mood to be going to give rhetoric. Show me the money. Nah, I'm gonna stay that. That's the guy from TikTok, the Chinese guy, for his name, Khan something. He does wholesaling. But anyway, I want evidence. So before you start yapping, I'm not gonna follow you with evidence. I've been getting a lot of videos. Hey, King Gio, do this video of this person, do this video like this, and I'm not gonna do it unless I have some hardcore evidence. And to me, it's not worth following Millie Weaver and all the things of conspiracy. And like I said, I stumbled upon her as I was doing my research. And it just said, she said she got indicted and blah, blah, blah. So, and that's it. Guys, subscribe to my channel. We'll see you tomorrow, definitely. God willing, right? Because he has the last say on this. So guys, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, when you watch my videos, watch it to the end. There's some good stuff there, I believe. And if you guys believe that I should do something different, whatever you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'll talk about it, and we can dive in. Remember, my lives is for you to call in and give your opinion, whether I agree with you or not. I'm gonna still respect your opinion, because we all gonna have different opinions. I'm gonna respect your opinions, and it is what it is. The famous line of Donald Trump. He made it famous now. But guys, well, anyway, so thank you for watching. Subscribe and stay tuned for my next video.